Good evening, everybody. My name is Una Cronin, and I'm a final year PhD candidate with the School of Design. And I'm going to talk to you today about providing personalised care using 3D printing. Slide, please. So I'm a nurse and I'm a researcher, and I've had a very varied career. I've worked as a nurse on a plane repatriating patients in a Malawi remote clinic, and I've worked in pharma and medical devices. And one thing has always been incredibly clear to me in all of these roles, and that is we must get the basics right for patients. Patients deserve to feel seen and heard and cared for. They need to feel that they're an individual and that we're going to treat them like that. There is no question there are many challenges within the health service at the moment in Ireland, and it came to a point in my clinical career where I chose to move into an area where I thought I could make a difference, and something that I'm very passionate about, which is personalised healthcare using 3D printing. 3D printing is an additive manufacturing technology, and it creates objects by layering materials on top of themselves. And it's been gaining a lot of momentum in healthcare in recent years. So, to give you a little context, this first picture here is a mallet injury. Does anybody in the audience play tag rugby? Most likely have had a mallet injury or have had a teammate who've had a mallet injury. It's incredibly common, and in fact it's the 5th most common orthopedic injury in the body. International literature would tell us that we need to treat these injuries with custom splinting by a specialist hand therapist, but those roles are very rare within the healthcare service in Ireland. So what we do provide is a generic stack splint. So this splint comes in sizes 1 to 8. It can work very well for some people, but what if it doesn't fit you? You end up with blistering, as you can see in the next photo, pain, discomfort, and difficulty actually seeing out your 8 weeks of therapy. So we decided to do something different. We have a published study, just published earlier this year, and we took 10 patients within the Midwest region, and we treated them with a custom 3D printed splint. 9 out of 10 of these patients would choose this 3D printed splint again if they were unfortunate enough to need it again. And we had a specialist hand therapist who assessed all the patients at the end of the trial and found that all these patients had recovered fully. So it was a very positive outcome. Of course, this would be fantastic to be able to roll it out to all of us. We probably all love a custom splint if we have the unfortunate of an accident. But many layers have to be assessed before this can ever be brought to patients. So that's my area of research, which is technology acceptance. So I'm currently, one of my studies is interviewing clinicians all over Ireland, and we're discussing the opportunities and the barriers for 3D printing within the healthcare service. I truly believe that the future of healthcare is personalisation using 3D printing, and I feel my research is impactful because it can bring patients not only what they need, but what they deserve, which is personalised healthcare and to feel like an individual. Thank you very much for your time.